What are some ways you can make your home feel lived in?
So for a home to feel lived in, you want to have signs of life, but you don't want to have clutter and mess. If you design your home making things easy to access, you'll find it's much easier to keep your space sustainably neat. Second is trinkets and knickknacks. Buying at thrift stores or during your travels is one way to add a storyline to your home. Third is framed photos. A lot of times when people think of framed photos of friends and family, they think of kind of like collage of photo shoot photos. This is not what I'm recommending. I instead recommend framing things like childhood photos as you would frame a piece of art. I really recommend taking it to a professional frame shop. And when you're there, choose an interesting frame, choose an interesting matting. So this is an example of what I'm talking about. This is an old photo that I found of my dad when he was young, and we wanted to do something a little bit interesting since it was such a small photo. I did a really wide mat, but I used the base color and the matte color as the same to kind of create like a continuity. It's a photo of him that otherwise would have just sat around, and now it's on my wall and it reminds me of him when I see it. So fourth is warm lighting. Lighting goes a long way to making the ambiance of your space one that is welcoming and warm. So when you're bulb shopping, look for things that are more in the 2700 Kelvin range and stay away from the higher numbers like 5000 Kelvin. And lastly, the most important part of making your space feel lived in is to live in it and make changes over time as you exist in the space.